Do we need offices? Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of The Future in 5, where I share my ideas, commentary, and thoughts on the future of work in 5 minutes or less. Today I want to talk about offices and do we need them? I'm at the Regis facilities in New York City, and they were kind enough to host my book event here. We had around 150 people show up, and we talked about, of course, the future of work. Flexibility was one of the big themes that a lot of people were asking about. In other words, do we need to work from an office? Can we work from anywhere? What role do these co-working facilities and office renting establishments play? And I think in today's world, it's safe to say that we don't have to work from an office environment. You look at a facility like the one that I'm at here, they have offices, they have desks that you can rent, they have conference rooms like the one that I'm in that you can see behind me. Everything that you need that you would expect to get in an office without having to go to an office. This means that employees that all live around the area can come here, they can work from here, entrepreneurs can work from here, independent workers, freelancers, and the cost is relatively low. So it really takes away from having to go to an office to get your job done, where you probably have to sit in a cubicle, where you most likely have to commute an hour and a half or around an hour each way to and from work. So the answer is no, you don't have to work from an office. One of the gentlemen today asked a question around what role does this play with building community? And I think these types of co-working facilities are exactly how and why we can build community within our organizations. Instead of working from home or instead of going to a coffee shop to work, you can go to a facility like this and you can network with entrepreneurs, with your coworkers, etc. It doesn't need to be done in an office. You save time, you save money, you become more productive, and you are more engaged. So, when we think about the future of work and when we think about having to work from an office, we're starting to see that, at least from my perspective, on the decline. More employees are starting to value flexibility. A lot of them are willing to give up to 9% of their paycheck, provided that they can work from a flexible environment, from a flexible office. And so, if anything, going forward, I think we're going to see two things. The first is more organizations are going to utilize these types of spaces, these types of flexible locations. And the second thing that we're going to see is organizations are going to transform their existing offices to make them into environments where employees actually want to show up to work. They're going to have amazing spaces like Airbnb or Google or Apple or any number of these companies out there. So those are the two things I think that we can expect to see going forward. And do we need to work from an office? Do we have to work from an office? And do we need to rely on an office as the only place that we can get work done? My answer, and based on everything I'm seeing, is a resounding no. There are other options for us to think about and to explore. This is one of them. So when you think about the future of work, not about an office.